We'll stay in Ekurhuleni tonight because the EFF has filed its own statement today. In fact, they've taken exception to the removal unilaterally, as the party says, of two of its leaders from the Mayoral Committee in Ekurhuleni. Bring into the conversation Dr Mgcini Tshwaku, EFF Convenor of Deployees in Gauteng. Dr. Tshwaku, good evening. Welcome to SABC News. So why is this situation in Ekurhuleni with the Mayoral Committee such a mess? How did we get here?
No, what we're experiencing here, we'll say good evening to yourself and also to the listeners at home, to the viewers at home. The problem in Ekurhuleni is the mayor. The mayor does not have any leadership, none whatsoever. And, you know, the citizens of Ekurhuleni made it clear that there is no party that can govern alone. So there must be a partnership that is formed by all these parties. And then when you do that, you must have a consultation. So we do have what is called a political management committee that all political parties anything that needs to happen in terms of the leadership changes or issues that are going to be tabled in Parliament, in the council, so that there is a consensus every single time. So we have a mayor here who first removed the provincial chairperson of the EFF, Dunga. He was doing excellently well, turned around that department. And you've seen also the ratings were good, and the AG report came up very excellent. So he turned out that department, and he just removed unilaterally without any consultation of the party. Mm-hmm. That was the first strike. The second one, he just removed without any consultation the speaker, and then now currently with no consultation removed these two MMC that were doing very well, Khupelo and also Uleshile, which were doing exceptionally well in those things. And the one which is Komisa Tembi did very well. She was even named the champion of water. So the mayor did not consult anyone. It's like he's trying to manage some political conflicts inside that, inside his actually, this political party.
Let me ask you then, Dr. Tshwaku, because the latest we're hearing out of Ekurhuleni is that there is this 24-hour window, a day or so, that is open to the EFF and Action SA to change their minds regarding taking up seats in the opposition benches in Ekurhuleni. Is the EFF open to negotiation at the 11th hour with Mayor Xhakaza to possibly reach some sort of deal on positions in the Mayoral Committee?
There is a deal that, that's why I'm saying that at the beginning, when you're starting up with this, with the partnership or these coalitions, you do sit as political parties, you discuss which are the positions of interest, and first you're saying that what is the program of action that needs to actually happen, and come up with that program of action. Service delivery, this is a program that are service delivery targeted. The EFF had a speaker, finance, waste, energy, and all those things. So there was an agreement at the beginning. You can't just unitarily, just out of the blue, take those things away without any consultation. So what he has done right now is that those positions actually has given us, taken away the mandate that we had at the beginning. We rejected and we say that we are happy as the EFF to go to the opposition, the benches. And we just start to say that even in the Johannesburg, we said, look, we're not going to work, with the ANC, with some of the issues that we actually have there.
So you will not renegotiate right now?
Look, with what it is, right now at this point in time, if we can go back to the same arrangement that the EFF had, that's the only thing that we want, and he knows it very well. That he needs to tell us that EFF, here are these arrangements that we had initially, then probably the leadership might consider. So he knows what to do. There was an agreement at the beginning. So he needs to go back to that agreement. Nothing else, nothing more and nothing else.
What I'm hearing you though, Dr. Tshwaku, is that your decision to take up your place in the opposition benches is not set in stone. You are still open to conversation, but the issue is that you want specific portfolios, correct?
at this point in time is that we reject what he has actually put up. We're happy to go to the position with the benches. And then those can be considered with the initial agreement we had at the beginning, the finance position, the speaker, and all those positions that were agreed at the beginning. Only then maybe the leadership might go and have a look and check, because the thing is that there's no consultation only with this mayor. He's just a bully. So there was an agreement before. So all this change that he has done without any consultation of the EFF. So that agreement that we had at the beginning, we've never done anything, we've never provoked them, everything has been running very smooth. So there was no consultation on us. So he knows what to do. If he needs to, like those and everything like that, he knows what was the position of the EFF at the beginning.
So Ekurhuleni stinks at the moment based on the allegations of corruption which have been laid out at the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry. We've even got officials who are currently suspended in the EMPD, the head of legal, etc. All of that has been ventilated in the last few hours. This is an election year, a local government election year. Strategically, which of the options works best for the EFF? Is it to be involved directly in the running of a municipality, engulfed in all the scandal, or to actually be in the opposition benches and run a campaign from a distance or outside of the government, as it were?
No, we're not outside. Remember, we're going to be in the opposition, and then we're going to be holding this, we're going to hold the executive to account. And we've been in government, for even in Johannesburg, Ekurhuleni, all my colleagues did exceptionally well there in the position of the waste to Lishaka. He has unlocked in terms, you can see that there's a lot of waste that has been taken away, as there were also some trucks that were hidden. They were being used privately, not by the city. And also you started to see all these garbage trucks not concentrated in the suburbs, also going into the townships. You know, Ukomisa Tembi, what she did with water, she was even named a water champion. So we've got a track record. Our people knows that the EFF...
I think we've lost Dr Mgcini Tshwaku, the EFF's convener of deployees in Gauteng. Dr. Tshwaku, I think we'll leave it there for now. We lost that line. It's not the greatest line, but ultimately he was speaking to us about the party's position based on the political drama, shall we call it, in Ekurhuleni as of the early hours of this morning. Members rejecting their appointments to the Mayoral Committee, announced, as they say, unilaterally by the Mayor Kagaza.